He looks a little too human for me. Why is this getting so deep? Hey nerds, I'm Fifi. Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be ranking every single Stardew Valley NPC, even the ones that don't even have names or portraits. I found this list on Tiermaker. Originally, I was just going to do all of the romanceable NPCs because you probably know me from my previous video, what your favorite Stardew Valley character says about you. But then I found this list, and honestly, the super obscure characters just made me laugh so hard. And there's a lot to go through, so we need to get started. Let's go. All right, so here's what we're working with. We've got Obsessed, I love you, Adore, Thanks for being here, Just Alright for me, Dog, Maybe, Tolerate, Get Away from Me, and Soggy Moldy Joja Cola. This isn't in any particular order, but I do want to thank Liza Gray 17 who put this up on Tiermaker so that I can use it and maybe entertain some of you. Anyway, I guess we're gonna start off with a bang with Clint. This guy is literally garbage. I don't anticipate there being that many Soggy Moldy Joja Cola people, but he's one of them. You guys, the way it literally grosses me out the way he obsesses over Emily, who happens to be our next little lady here. I have not romanced her, actually. And you know, I don't know if I would ever do it by choice. So I'm going with Thanks for being here because I like her. I like her little bit of hippiness, her obsession with all her rocks. I like it, so thanks for being here, Emily. Next, we have Penny. I really don't have anything personal against Penny. Actually, yes, I do. She's just all right for me, honestly. I like how she's kind of like cutesy little farmhouse wife that wants little babies and stuff. She probably like runs around in flowy dresses. Like, honestly, I want to be that, but I feel bad because I know she comes from a bad family situation, so my heart goes out to her, but she just seems boring to me. I don't know, maybe I'm just jealous. Next up, we have Trash Raccoon. He really irritated me with his first request. I'm grateful that he's here because he helped clear the valley of trash. This is Birdie, I believe. She's from Ginger Island, and you know what? She is like so underwhelming. I can't believe she has like her own portrait, whereas some of these other ones don't. You hardly talk to her. She says like 2 lines to you. Can't go in her house. I like tolerate her, honestly. Like, what is that bow tie? What are you doing? Crazy little mermaid lady, I guess. Her hair is kind of cute. And I also envy her. Like, I wish I could live just on an island and no one ever talked to me. Next, we have Kent. He's just all right. I have nothing against him. No, honestly, I just tolerate him. That one event with Jody when he yells at her for making popcorn, I get it. I know PTSD is real. Why is this getting so deep? Anyway, he's fine. He's a little sulky. He is not that interesting. Also, I have to say, I've gotten 100% perfection in the game. Yes, thank you. Settle down now. So I've befriended everyone. He's like boring. And he's difficult to get gifts for, I think. He likes like toasted hazelnuts. So if you don't have those saved up, useless. Next we have the Berries Bear. The Berry Bear! Okay. He's so cute. He's such a brief character, but you know what? He gives you an awesome power-up, and he even wrote a note just so that he could talk to you. So I think that's pretty cool. Next is Vincent. I think I just tolerate him. Is that messed up? I don't go out of my way to talk to him. The only reason I befriended him was for the quest. You know, I feel like that is what I'm basing all this off of. Okay, let's hop down a little bit. Let's mix it up. Let's go with the fisherman who gives you the necklace. He's so mysterious and magical. He just shows up in the rain. Like, what a guy. Thanks for being here, dude. Also, he looks like purple, super sunburnt or something. I'm rocking with it, okay? All right, let's do our TV stars. Welwick. Honestly, get away from me, Welwick. Okay, like, you hurt my feelings most of the time. Aren't they like kind of a drunkard a little bit? Isn't there like a festival or something where they just kind of get wasted? And it's like, dude, aren't you a professional? You aren't allowed to hang out at all. Like, you have to be constantly on the clock. Like, what are you doing? Just get away from me. I don't. Next is the Queen of Sauce. She's cool. She gives me recipes. I don't know what's going on with this crisscross applesauce floating in the air. What is that, a goatee? What is that? Little interesting. A 2-pronged fork even. That's wow. Third person is the weather guy. Thanks for being here, buddy. Not only does he give us a 100% accurate forecasts for Stardew Valley, but also for Fern Islands. Yeah, I'm grateful for him. He does a really good job. Next is Harvey. He's a fan favorite for sure. Like, in the video that I made, a lot of people were offended that I made fun of him, saying that he looked like the guy from like Lovely Bones or something. I still stand by that. And honestly, for it, like, he's just all right for me. Something just It must be the mustache. That is literally the only reason I can think that I don't like Harvey. Also, like that time that he wanted to put sunscreen on Maru's back, but like, you know, I tolerate him, really. Like, I just tolerate him because he kind of grosses me out a little bit. Next is the dwarf. Look at his little face. He's so small. I adore this little fella. He's so cute. Look at his little ears. I love the dwarf. And he lets me buy bombs from him, so I appreciate that. And I've really never met someone who's so fascinated with milk before. All right, next we're gonna hop down to the gorilla from Ginger Island. He's a very interesting animal, and I'm glad that he's here. Getting those bananas was such a nightmare. You know, thanks for being there though, because the walnut reward was wonderful. Wow. Whoa! Oh! Okay, too much alliteration. All right, next is Marlin, and you know, he seems like a nice guy. He's not very sociable. Yeah, he's all right. He helps me, so I appreciate that. He pulls me out of the mud apparently at 3 a.m. Thanks, buddy. Next is Willie. He's a good man, okay? Can't decide if I love him or I just adore him. I think love's a little bit of a strong word here, but he just is like a sweet little grandpa who fishes and takes care of me, you know? All right, next is this freaking little goblin. He's really funny, okay? Do I want him around though? Do I tolerate him? I don't love him or adore him. He's just funny. In fact, he really freaking bothered me for a long time until I figured out it was void mayonnaise. He's all right. He's fine. He's like right in the middle because I think it's such a funny random character to be in Stardew Valley, but kind of got creepy little beady eyes. He looks a little too human for me, if that makes any sense. I don't know. All right, next up. Like, honestly, was that even a question? I feel like this isn't even that unique. Yeah, I love Junimo, so what can I say? Next is Gus. He's S tier. Wow, 2 good ones in a row. He is such a sweet man, okay? Wholesome man. Wholesome man. All right, bouncing back down to the JoJo worker. This is so funny. You know what, lady? I too was in the JoJo pit. I'm thankful that you have a job and that you can have some goodness in this town. So thanks for being here. I got nothing against her. She seems nice. I don't remember having any dialogue with her, so. All right, next we'll do Sandy. First of all, her portrait is so sassy. Like, she looks like a genie, right? Honestly, I feel bad for Sandy. Like, she just lives out there all alone. She does send me soup. She seems really sweet, but she's all right. There's nothing special. Not that much personality, even though I'm like one of 2 friends she has. All right, we'll do Haley next. She's on our second row here. I know a lot of people really want Haley to step on her face. I'm not one of those. Honestly, Haley, get away from me, okay? I've done her heart events. I haven't gone up to 10 hearts, so I don't know what that's like yet, and I don't want spoilers to see what it's like. On that note, I kind of want to ask you guys, I am planning to do a like Stardew playthrough, and I was trying to decide between playing regular vanilla Stardew Valley or trying Stardew Valley Extended, and my goal would be to romance everyone. That's my one and only goal, to date everyone all at once, marry them all once, see their 14 heart event or whatever. I've never played Stardew Valley Extended or Stardew Valley Extended. So playing that would probably be a little bit more involved. So I want your guys' input, and if you comment on this video, like, I am going to see it and I will respond to you. I mean, I'm a small channel, so if you have other video ideas, let me know. And check out my socials and stuff too, because you can talk to me. Like, we're just chilling here, guys. This is a party, okay? Tell me what I should do. Vanilla Stardew, where I just romance everybody. A Stardew Valley Extended, where I romance everybody, but also do other fun stuff and like explore the new world. So let me know like of those 2 options, or if you have a better idea, let me know. I'll be reading it. All right, next up we got our bouncer. You know, he's all right. He's cool. He does his job well. Like, he really does try to protect the key club or whatever. Very mysterious. He's also annoying because he doesn't talk much at all. Next up is Linus. I think I'm gonna put him in Adore. I was debating between like thanks for being here and Adore, because I think he has a very sweet idea of life, and he also possibly might be Yoba himself. He's, you know, one of the first friends you make in Stardew Valley. He's so easy to befriend. He's a good man. We'll talk about Elliot. He's just all right for me, okay? He's fine. I like his like romantic Fabio-esque view of the world. I know a lot of people hate him for that, but honestly, he seems like such a sweetie. When I first played the game, I was like, that's the guy I want to marry. I kind of changed my mind after a while, but I'd still like him, okay? Next is Sebastian. I love this man, okay? He is one of my top romanceable NPCs, for sure. Like, I was so torn between him and my first pick. I thought he was really, like, silly at first, but actually I really like his hard events and stuff. And he literally gets to, like, play D&D in his basement. Hello. Next is Krobus, okay? I just want to formally apologize to everyone for not including Krobus in my romanceable video. I guess you could say he's technically not romanceable, but like I feel like that's not really an excuse because like that's the point of him being your roommate. I adore Krobus. His dialogue is so funny. Him and the dwarf, I gotta keep them separated here. I remember when I was initially going to do this video with like the romanceable characters, he was up in the tier list because he's super easy to befriend because like void mayonnaise and void eggs are pretty easy to get eventually. He's up there, not just for that reason, but like he's just also so cute. His little tootsies are so funny. Robin. A couple of you commented that you fell in love with Robin. You wish she was marriageable. Like, I get it, dude. Like, she is such a strong, independent woman who also has 2 children and is married to a super smart dude, but she still runs her own business and runs the town, really. I adore her. She's very down to earth. I feel like I would actually be friends with her in real life if she was a real person. It's feeling a little parasocial here. Next, we'll hop down to the fairy. I love the fairy, okay? Obviously, like, look at her tiny little pinky little thing in front of a sprout. Like, oh, she's so cute. I pray every night to Yoba that she will bless my farm with her magic. And that's only really happened to me like one time, I think. On the other hand, we have the witch. I appreciate the witch because she turns one of my eggs into a void egg, and that's handy, but she also wronged the wizard and she'll mess up your slimes. I've actually never owned a slime hutch, so I can't really be that mad about it. She also scares me every time she laughs. It's like so loud. I tolerate her, okay? I don't really need her for a void egg, you know, like I can go to Krobus, whom I adore. Let's hop to the wizard. I don't understand why people want to marry the wizard. It kind of freaks me out a little bit. I appreciate the wizard. I'm grateful he's around. Not only is he actually useful, like very useful in the game, but he also has some pretty funny dialogue and he sends you cool gifts, and he's also really easy to gift because I always just give him void essence, which he loves, and I have an unholy amount of it after plummeting through the skull cave. So he's cool. I don't love him though. That's weird, okay? Next is Gil? Get away from me, Gil. Good for nothing, sleeps in his chair all day, and then every once in a while he's like, yeah, good job. But even then he's like, nah, you haven't done good enough. You know, I had to walk to school uphill both ways. He's that kind of guy. All right, let's talk about Jody. She's a real one, okay? She talks about how she misses her life before kids. She's bringing like realistic expectations to mothers around the world. All around the world. It is a little messed up though, the way she's like, oh, I kind of wish my kids were never born. Oh, I'm sorry. She's all right. I don't tolerate her. Like, I enjoy her being in the town. She's just all right for me, dog. Marnie. Okay, this is a complicated one because we all know what Marnie is known for. Never working, standing in front of her microwave or in front of her bed all day. And you, like, same, I get it. But she's also, like, she has such a sweet little face. So I tolerate her. The fact that she's never there when I need her irritates me so much. Also, why is she so in love with Mayor Lewis? Like, get a hint, girl. Get over it. He's not gonna appreciate you the way you need to be appreciated. Anyway, let's talk about Maru. In my other video, I will not shut up about it, so if you haven't watched it, like, go watch it. I hated on her a little bit. I still stand by it a little bit because I think she's boring. I have my grievances. Go check out the other video. You'll see why. However, one of her heart events has the best music in the whole game, and I literally listen to that song on repeat when I have anxiety, and I appreciate her for that. It's the Starwatcher song. She's going with Jody. She's just all right. I guess I'm not even that glad she's there. Like, she literally exists in my world. I am grateful that she showed me that song, but that was Mr. Concerned Ape, okay? She just happened to be watching stars with me. I feel like a lot of y'all had, like, valid arguments about why she was cute and stuff, and, like, I get it, but she's fine. Maybe I'll change my mind when I, like, actually romance and marry her in my playthrough, but we'll see. All right, let's talk about Gunther. I feel like he's a piece of garbage. Is that harsh? Yeah. I don't really have an explanation, but he just, I guess I have a thing against facial hair. All right, Mayor Lewis. garbage. Soggy, moldy, Joja Cola, nasty, horrible. Marnie, do better. Like, he would yell at the cart girl at a golf course, okay? Like, he would just, like, berate her and tell her that she's doing her job wrong. Can you tell I've been a Bev cart girl before? Yeah, well, Mayor Lewis yelled at me. All right, on a little bit more positive of a note, let's talk about the pirates. I'm just choosing this list at random. The dancing little guys, you see them? I adore them. I cannot believe they're dancing together. And you know, they have facial hair, okay? So I guess I don't hate all facial hair, but like, look how cute they are. And they just like, bing, 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 bing. This is what, Blackbeard himself, the captain. I don't remember if you talked to him at all, but he's fine. I tolerate him. I feel like he would have said something mean to me though, so that's why I just put him at tolerate. All right, and this is the hooked-handed pirate. I feel bad. I feel like I talked to them, but I don't really remember. But I feel like I liked him a little bit better. Is he kind of by the bar area? Looks like there's a little drink right there. He's all right. As far as I can remember, maybe he's the guy who makes you play darts. I don't know. But maybe I just feel bad for him because he has not one, but two hook hands and a peg leg. Bro, he's been through it. Yeah, I hope that doesn't seem patronizing. Moving back to the top of the list with Pam. Honestly, Pam, get away from me. I feel like that's not a hot take. I do feel bad for her because, you know, she's struggling with alcoholism. I cannot actually be sympathetic for a character that's not real. Yeah, I don't like her. Like, get away from me, Pam. I feel like her breath smells bad. Caroline, she's all right, okay? I like that she goes into her tea room. Nothing special. All right, let's hop down to the movie theater, girl. I don't know where you came from. Where'd you come from? Where have you gone? What are you gonna do? Thank you for all the work that you do for our city, okay? Thank you for being here. She looks so cute. Like, she just looks like a little 20s flapper lady. How about our little trader bird? I can literally see him like flapping in my mind. I feel like they're fine. I don't actually have that much of an attachment to them like I do like the mouse, okay? Let's move to the mouse real quick. Obviously, I adore them. There's not a cuter thing in Stardew Valley probably than the poke mouse, the hat mouse. I remember being so confused when I first saw it, actually when someone else was playing, and I was like, why do they call you Poke? And they're like, I don't know. Yeah, well, I don't care. I'm happy they call me Poke because it's adorable. Love you, hat mouse. Yeah, this bird is fine. They're all right. Let's talk about Shane. This is a controversial one, okay? Some people love this man. I'm not one of those people. I maybe tolerate Shane. I understand fighting with struggles, but I don't appreciate. I'm trying not to be too real because this is a video game. I befriended him and I like that he likes chickens and stuff, but he just seems like the kind of person who talks about wanting to change but actually never does, and that just bothers me a little bit. I know it's hard, but like, come on, dude. You're not even real, so like this wouldn't be that hard. Just like fix your code or something. I haven't romanced him. I got him to maximum hearts as a friend. And I'll be his friend, but I'm not that happy about it. I would befriend him out of pity. All right, next we have Evelyn. Adore her. Honestly, the cutest little cookie gardening grandma ever. She's so sweet. And it only makes sense to talk about George next. Do I want him to get away from me or is he fine? No, get away from me. I just don't appreciate when people take their anger out on others. I'm glad that I can be your friend and make you believe in this younger generation, but like, don't be rude to me just because I'm in a different generation than you. Like, you mess up the housing market, dude. Don't be mad at me. All right, let's hop to the end of the list here and talk about this person, which is Kel, I think. This is Leah's ex, and they have the two different versions. Obviously, soggy, moldy Joja Cola. They're nasty and rude and controlling, and get away from her. She deserves better. Actually, let's move on to Leah next, okay? I'm sorry to lump you in with them still. I like the idea of Leah. I think she's like sweet, and I like her little braid, but I feel like she would be mad at me for buying green onions at the store rather than picking them on my own. Quite frankly, I tolerate her, okay? You know, it's kind of funny. I thought I would love a lot more of these NPCs, and honestly, this list is a little more even than I expected. Yeah, man. I feel like the more that I dwell on what I like about Leah, the less I find. I like that she's trying to be cottagecore, but I feel like she would be mad at me. Like, I feel like she would look down on me, judging me that my produce isn't all organic or something. Also, I remember, like, her gifts as a spouse are like poo-poo caca. Like, she literally is like, look, I forged this for you. And you're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is worth $4. I'm mean. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on to Jazz. Pretty freaking cute. And I like her sweet little personality. So yeah, I'm grateful she's there. She has a cute little touch to the community. Next is Demetrius. I actually really like Demetrius, and I don't really know why, because I know so many people hate him and they literally marry Maru out of spite because they hate him so much. I don't understand. So if you hate Demetrius, please tell me. I love Demetrius. Like, I love that he's sciencey and nerdy and just very like by the book. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. He's nerdy. I'm kind of nerdy like that too. So I don't know, a little science man. All right, Pierre, is that even a question? Trash. He claims to be a family man who cares about the town, but he doesn't. He's selfish, okay? He's a little turd. I feel like I'm preaching to the choir here, but I don't like him. He acts like he's so much better than Morris here. He's not, okay? And actually, I just watched Liz Salas's video where she did the Joja Cola run, and for some reason I have sympathy for Morris, even though I know that she had a mod so that she could romance Morris. If you haven't seen the video, like, you should go watch it. It was pretty entertaining. So I have some sympathy toward Morris, but he's still soggy, moldy Joja Cola. Get that freaking froggy smile out of here. Ugh. That was a perfect transition to the frog guy. What's his name? Does he have a name? Whatever. Mystery Frog King, to whom I build a shrine. He was really funny. I'm grateful that he lives on my Ginger Island farm because he was such a funny little addition that very much surprised me, and I'm glad he's there. Parrot, I appreciate the parrots. They build me stuff, but that one in particular just kind of yells at me and tells me that I'm not doing enough. But I do appreciate them because then I don't have to spend as much time looking for the golden walnuts. So yeah, thanks for being there, Parrot, and thanks for taking care of Leo. I literally cannot figure out who this is, so I'm gonna skip them. Who is that? Is that Living Off the Land? Oh, it is Living Off the Land! Yeah, it is. Okay, this is the Living Off the Land guy. I totally missed him earlier when we did the other TV stars. First of all, he looks so cute. Do I adore this man? Thanks for being here, Living Off the Land man, because you give some helpful tips and you look really cute right there. I wish I was you. The coffee person at the night market, adore you. Thank you for giving me amazing coffee that makes me walk fast. I'm addicted to speed buffs. I wish they existed in real life. I'm actually gonna do the trader next. This is another thanks for being here. I don't have any strong feelings toward them. I do like their pig. Kind of unreliable and weird. They add some mystery and I like their little cart. I wish I could live in that cart with them. This guy, moldy, soggy, garbage Joja, sitting at the bottom of the lake, sludge. I hate him. Get away from the crane game. Get a life. Go back to your mom's basement. The mermaid. She's so beautiful. That freaking walnut quest drove me insane. She's all right. I think she's a really pretty magical touch to Stardew, but she's fine. I like that she waves at me sometimes. Alex is one of my favorite bachelors, or so I thought. I don't appreciate the misogyny, but I do really like his backstory, and I must confess, I adore Alex. Professor Snail. He is such a cute little guy. Thanks for being here, Professor Snail. You got good music going on too. Leo. He's a little baby. A little bird boy. I'm so glad he lives with us now. All right, Grandpoo. I love Grandpa, okay? He actually reminds me of my real life grandpa, and he's just comforting. The music is so sad. He's like Grandpa Santa, and I just love him. Next is Samson. Sam is my #1 marriage candidate, okay? You heard it here first, people. I'm not sure why I love him so much. I can't like give you like cold hard reasons why he's the best marriage candidate, but he's just so sweet, and he's sweet from the beginning, and he just like, he's so cute. His like 10 heart event is a little bit weird to me, but I still like him. I stand by him, and I think his little childish stay young qualities are important, okay? I think sometimes we try to grow up too fast, and Sam is relishing his childhood. The governor, get away from me. Like, you seem fine, but like, just get out of here. Why? Mr. Key, I'll tolerate you. I'll deal with you. Like, thanks for all your rewards and for making the game cool and your clothes are cool, but like, get your beans away from me, dude. Sorry, his bean quest really fires me up. I tolerate him, okay? Thank you for giving me valuable stuff, but also I'm about to send you away. Like, please go away also, but thank you, so I tolerate you. All right, last girl is Abigail. I can't decide if I think she's just all right, okay? I think she's overhyped. I think too many people like her because she's like a gamer girl, and I think that's fine. Her hair is pretty cute too. She's just all right for me, dog. I was not like mentally prepared to do this, but I could not pass it up when I saw this Tiermaker thing. Here you are. Here you are. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. And again, comment what you think I should do for my playthrough. Like, I don't know what I should do. And if you comment, I'm like literally going to take what you suggest. I actually might do what you suggest. And thank you in advance for any comments, whether you care what I play or not, because it means so much and you're my friends. And thank you to all 338 of my subscribers, okay? I know that's not a lot for some people, but it's a big deal to me. And thanks for chilling with me. But yeah, peace out, nerds. Fifi out.